The courtroom was eerily silent, the air thick with tension as the judge's gavel came crashing down. Guilty. The single word shattered Michael Carter's world. A decorated officer with a pristine record, Michael never imagined he'd find himself in handcuffs, accused of a crime he didn't commit. But as he sat there, his thoughts weren't on the courtroom or the gasps of the spectators. His gaze was locked on Luke, his loyal K-9 partner, who sat near the back, ears perked, eyes unwavering. For 15 years, Michael had dedicated his life to upholding justice. Now, justice had turned against him. And the worst part? He wasn't just losing his freedom. He was losing Luke. Before being taken away, Michael made one last request: let me say goodbye to Luke. What happened next changed everything. As Luke sprinted toward Michael, something unusual happened. His nose twitched, his instincts kicking into overdrive. He sniffed aggressively at Michael's jacket, pulling at it with urgency. Then, a small device fell to the floor. A recorder. The room fell into stunned silence. The judge, prosecutors, and officers watched as an officer picked it up and pressed play. Static crackled. Then, a voice. Just plant the evidence. No one's going to question it. Carter's the perfect scapegoat. Get it done. Gasps erupted. Michael's heart pounded as he recognized the voice, his former mentor, Captain Ray Harding. With the truth out, the judge ordered the case reopened. But Michael knew this wasn't over. If Harding had orchestrated this setup, he likely hadn't acted alone. The deeper you dig into corruption, the more dangerous it becomes. Sarah Mitchell, a fellow officer and one of Michael's few remaining allies, took Luke in while Michael remained in custody. But Luke wasn't done uncovering secrets. One night, while in the precinct, Luke started sniffing aggressively at a locker, Michael's locker. Sarah hesitated before opening it. Inside was an envelope filled with damning photographs. Captain Harding, caught in secret meetings with known criminals. "Luke, you just found the smoking gun," Sarah whispered, her heart racing. She rushed the evidence to the judge. That night, Harding was arrested. But even as he was dragged away, his parting words sent a chill down Michael's spine. "You think this ends with me? You have no idea how deep this goes." Michael's story isn't just fiction, it's a reflection of real-life betrayals and unwavering loyalty. Consider the case of Frank Serpico, an NYPD officer in the 1970s who exposed widespread corruption in the force. Like Michael, Serpico believed in justice, but his fellow officers turned against him. When he was ambushed and shot during a drug raid, backup never came. He was left to die. But unlike Michael, Serpico survived and exposed the truth. Then there's the story of Hachiko, a dog in Japan who waited at the train station every day for his owner, even after the owner had passed away. For 9 years, Hachiko remained loyal, proving that some bonds can never be broken. Michael had something in common with both Serpico and Hachiko, a fight for justice and a loyalty that refused to die. The case against Harding revealed more than expected. Bribery, cover-ups, and deep-rooted corruption within the department. But the real mastermind? A shadowy figure known only by the initials AR. Michael and Sarah worked tirelessly, connecting the dots. But when Michael received a text from an unknown number, "Stop digging, or you won't like what happens next," he knew they were in real danger. Then, one night, the power at the precinct flickered out. Gunshots shattered the silence. They were under attack. Luke sensed the danger first. As masked men stormed the building, he sprang into action. Michael and Sarah fought back, escaping through the emergency exit with the evidence in hand. They fled to a remote safe house deep in the woods, but it wasn't long before they were found. The first bullet shattered the window. The second grazed Michael's shoulder. Sarah clutched the evidence, ready to make a run for it. "Go! Get this to the press!" Michael shouted. Sarah hesitated, then disappeared into the darkness. Luke stayed. He wasn't leaving his partner. Michael and Luke held their ground until sirens blared in the distance. Backup had arrived. The attackers fled, but it was too late for them. Sarah had already delivered the evidence. The next morning, the biggest police corruption scandal in decades made headlines. Arrests were made at every level, and AR was finally unmasked, a powerful politician using the force as his personal enforcers. Michael was exonerated. But he wasn't interested in revenge, only in justice. Michael Carter's story teaches us something powerful: the truth has a way of surfacing, no matter how deep it's buried. Loyalty matters. Whether it's between partners, friends, or even a man and his dog, true loyalty stands the test of time. Corruption exists everywhere. Those who seek power will often manipulate the system. But justice prevails when brave people stand against it. Courage is contagious. One person's stand for truth can inspire others to follow. As Michael knelt beside Luke, scratching behind his ears, he whispered, "We did it, boy." Luke wagged his tail, knowing their fight had not been in vain. If you were in Michael's position, would you have fought back? Would you have risked everything for the truth? Let me know in the comments below. And if this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to support more powerful storytelling like this. Justice is never easy. But sometimes, all it takes is one moment, one choice, and a loyal partner by your side, to change everything.